I'm Jackie Rasta, and joining me today is Bailey Knoll. On today's show, the Rooney Scholar speaks on winning the award and hear about upcoming RMU and Pittsburgh events. Before that, Bailey Knoll is sitting down with John Guetta, a member of the Student Government Association, to talk about their upcoming Shark Week event. Now let's send it over to Bailey with the interview.
Thank you, Jackie. I'm here with John Guetta, the Director of Events with SGA. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you, Bailey?
I'm good. So what I want to learn about is the Shark Tank event that you guys have coming up. So can you just tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, of course. So Shark Tank, here at RMU, we try to model it just like the actual show Shark Tank. So on the actual show, people go up there and pitch ideas for their own businesses that they already have or ones that they want to create to the 5 sharks sitting there to get their investment and get money to launch their companies. For here at RMU, this is our 8th annual Shark Tank event that the SGA is hosting. Very similar idea, but SGA funds a lot of the student organizations on campus, and they have a lot of amazing and innovative ideas, so we created this event to fund them for their innovating and amazing ideas. So any student organization can write a proposal and submit it to SGA. The deadline is actually Friday, January 29th at 11:59 p.m., so today. Whenever they submit that proposal, it'll be reviewed, and if they're selected to participate in Shark Tank, we're hoping to have a good amount of student organizations there. They will pitch their student program idea hosted by their organization to a team of sharks that I have consisting of RMU faculty and staff, and we have a pool of funding of $7,500 to award to the top 3 student organizations with the best ideas.
Oh, that's great. So can you name any of the sharks that are going to be listening to the pitches?
I don't want to name any right now. I try to keep that a secret. This is my 3rd year hosting the event, so every year I've tried to have a different pool of sharks there, so there's no bias and there's always someone new presenting because some people present year after year. So I'm hoping to have 5 to 7 sharks there, but they are some of our most beloved people on campus, our faculty and staff, but I like keeping it a secret just up until the event.
All right, that's interesting. So you said this was your 3rd year a part of the event. How long has the event been going on?
This is our 8th annual one, so I've planned the past 3. They've been very different. The first year was our normal year doing it. Last year was during COVID, and this year we're kind of getting back on track with our normal way of doing it. So 8 years total, but it's a pretty awesome event, so hopefully we get a lot of people out there because there's going to be free food, and it's going to be pretty awesome to see some students go up there and pitch amazing ideas.
That sounds great. So where will this event be taking place?
The event, we actually had to change the date and the location and time for it. So it will be Friday, February 4th at 4 p.m. in Hopwood Hall. So right outside the studio, there's going to be free food there and some awesome ideas and pitches presented to our team of sharks.
You know, people love free food.
Yep.
How, if an organization wants to present a pitch, how would they go about submitting it?
So go to the RMU Revolution page and go to the SGA student portal. From there you'll see a form that says Shark Tank 2022 submission form. All you have to do is click on that form, fill out the few questions that we have, your idea for how much money you're asking for, just like a 200-word elevator pitch, for example, and then you're all good to go.
All right, that sounds pretty simple. So jumping back a couple years, what was your favorite pitch that you have heard since you've been a part of this event?
One of the winning pitches every single year was I believe it was Mechatronics. They pitched their first year to create an RMU, I think they called it RMU R2D2, or Romobot, I think was their official name. They actually got the rights to create something like this from Disney because it's a Star Wars kind of product, a Star Wars brand. They're creating a Romobot, and the first year we funded them, I believe it was $3,000 to start this project, and it was a student-led project through Mechatronics, and the next year they asked for more funding and actually brought the Romobot there, what they had done, and it was really cool because they had it kind of do its little thing for us, move, speak. It was really awesome, and one of my favorite things about being in this position is seeing things come to life.
Yes.
And with this, the first year we did it, we funded them, and then the next year we got to see something that was just an idea turn into something that's real and that something tangible. And that's really awesome because I was a part of doing that. I wasn't a part of building it, but I was the person who hosted the event to give them the funding to make it happen, and that's one of the most rewarding things, seeing something, just an idea turn into something real.
Wow, that's incredible. I really hope we get to see the Romobot this year.
Yeah.
I wonder what they have done, you know, after all these years and all this funding. Yeah, so thank you for sitting down with me. SGA will be hosting their 8th annual Shark Week event on Friday, February 4th at 6 p.m. in Hopwood Hall. Proposals for the event must be submitted by tomorrow, Saturday, January 29th by 11:59 p.m. Organizations that are selected for the event will be notified on Monday, January 31st at 1 p.m. More information on the event and how to submit proposals can be found on the SGA Revolution page. Good luck to all who submit proposals and to those who are selected. When we come back, see what a class with Chef Dan is like and find out more about his career. And hear the Spring 2022 Rooney Scholars speak about winning the award. Stay tuned here on RMU Focus.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together,
we should still make an effort.
To get to know each other.
On a deeper level.
Father.
Cosplayer.
Mentor.
Actor.
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together.
And discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Sam, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Julia. You ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's going to play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure.
$1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
Welcome back once again to RMU Focus. Last week at RMU, some fun events held on campus included the semester goal sharing event Sunday in Ross, where students posted their personal and academic goals they had for the spring semester on a bulletin board. On Tuesday, Chef Dan held a cooking class in the PNC Cafe, where he taught students and faculty how to make their own Alfredo sauce. And as someone who loves Alfredo, this is one event I wish I would have been able to attend. And finally, on Wednesday, the Office of Residence Life gave out Take and Make friendship bracelet bags. Behind the food prepared every day for students is Chef Dan. He is very dedicated to his work as a chef and wants to pass on his knowledge to students. This week, students had an opportunity to learn more about Chef Dan and the food he prepares. Let's take a look.
Day after day, Robert Morris students rush in and out of the PNC Colonial Cafe in order to grab a bite to eat. As they grab their favorite meal, they may not know the man behind it all. Executive Chef Dan Chiaverini has worked for the Robert Morris Dining Services for over 2 decades. He helps write the recipes for some of the student favorites on campus, and on top of that, he shares his expertise with students with Chef Dan's cooking class.
We'll go ahead and add our heavy cream.
In the most recent cooking class, he shared his recipe for making Alfredo sauce from scratch.
Big fan favorite on campus. We go through about 30 gallons every time we make it, so yeah, that's a lot of Alfredo we go through. Probably that'll last about a day and a half.
Chef Dan shared his step-by-step process on how to make the popular Alfredo sauce with the different ingredients and voices why he believes students can benefit from these classes.
It gives them the opportunity to learn that skill, take it back to their dorm room if they have the ability to cook in the kitchen. So I think it's very huge, it'll come in handy later on down the road.
While Chef Dan passes along his culinary arts knowledge, he notes that he became so involved with cooking due to his family.
I grew up in a family who loved to cook. My parents are Italian, straight off the boat. They've made prosciutto ham, sausage, salami, supersada, all kind of cured meats. I grew up watching my mom make spaghetti sauce, fresh pasta, fresh bread. I really didn't take an interest in it until I got probably about 19 years old, 18 years old. I decided my first cooking job, I was a grill cook. And then from there I went to culinary school. So,
for the past handful of years, Chef Dan has prided himself on teaching others how to cook and hopes students will continue to show interest in the culinary arts. Participants even get the opportunity to sample some of his food. 2 more classes are on tap later this semester, located in the kitchen of the cafe. For RMU Century Media, I'm Nathan Breisinger.
Stay on the lookout for more classes by Chef Dan coming this semester. These classes can be found on Revolution, where you can reserve your spot for the next class and learn more cooking techniques from Chef Dan.
On February 3rd, the Association of Future Accountants is hosting an information session for BKD. The event will be on campus at RMU from 5:30 to 7 p.m. BKD is a national CPA and financial advisory firm. The recruiter for the firm, Brittany Jellison, will be coming to RMU to speak about BKD. They'll be talking about opportunities the firm is presenting and topics of professional development. BKD represents clients from a variety of industries and interests, along with being in the firm alliances to reach the global market. The AFA will also be having free food at this event for all attendees. You can RSVP to the event at revolution.rmu.edu.
New media artist Lori Hepner, the Media Arts Visiting Scholar, will be giving a public lecture February 1st at 12:30 p.m. in the Wheatley Atrium. Hefner is a Pittsburgh-based new media artist who focuses on new media performance, wearable technologies, fine art photography, and community-inspired art products. Over the past few years, she has had the opportunity to have residencies in Pittsburgh, Finland, Iceland, the Canadian Yukon, and a coastal community in Norway. This event is perfect for anyone interested in learning more about community art, new technology, and how it is integrated into art today. We can't wait to see what she creates during her time here at RMU.
The Outdoor Adventure Club is planning a ski trip. This event will include skiing and snowboarding for people at any skill level. The trip will be taking place on Friday, February 4th from 3:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. The club will be using the Seven Springs Mountain Resort in Champion, PA. Fees are $45 for the lift ticket and $40 for renting any gear, totaling at $85 for the whole day. Make sure to plan a trip soon if you want to go, because the RSVP closes on February 1st. Friends or family not at RMU are also welcome to come out and enjoy the snow too. Just make sure they RSVP as well. You can RSVP to the trip at revolution.rmu.edu. This weekend for RMU Athletics, we have 4 sports that are kicking up. Men's lacrosse has a game today, January 28th at 2 p.m. against Seton Hill. Men's basketball has 2 games this weekend here at RMU, one being against Milwaukee on January 27th at 7 p.m. Remember to wear a Hawaiian shirt. And the other being against Green Bay on January 29th at 7 p.m. Women's basketball is also playing 2 games here at RMU this weekend. The first game will be against Oakland on January 28th at 7 p.m. and the second game will be on January 30th at 1 p.m. Women's track and field will also be having an exciting weekend, with one meet on January 28th at 3 p.m. and another on January 29th at 10 a.m. Both of these will be against Youngstown State.
We now bring you an update on COVID-19 at RMU. According to the COVID-19 dashboard online at rmu.edu/about/health, 12 students and 7 employees are currently in isolation, meaning they have tested positive for COVID-19, while 29 students and 11 employees are currently quarantining, meaning people who have symptoms and are awaiting their test results. RMU continues to push ahead with their RMU Ready plan for spring 2022 amid the Omicron variant, and it appears to have satisfactory results, as Provost Mary Ann Raffoff arranged for free hot chocolate and cookies to be given out to students Wednesday in Maromo's Cafe to thank the student body for their cooperation so far this semester. The Robert Morris Campus Police has been busy this past week, having responded to several cases around campus. On January 18th, police were notified by Guardian Protection that a smoke detector was triggered in Washington Hall. An officer responded to the alarm and found the culprit to be a burnt mac and cheese cup. RMU maintenance was notified and the fire department was canceled. On January 20th, RMU maintenance requested 2 vehicles be towed for being parked illegally behind Hancock Hall. The vehicles were ticketed and photographed before being towed. And on January 21st, campus police responded to an accident that damaged an unattended vehicle. a Parkhurst employee reported striking another vehicle in the gazebo lot. Officers identified both vehicle owners, and all pertinent information was obtained for insurance purposes, along with photos of the damages. This case is now closed. And finally, on January 22nd, RMU police responded to a motor vehicle accident. A student reported being struck by a vehicle in the Patrick Henry lot and was not injured. The incident was turned over to detectives and is pending.
The RMU Rooney Scholarships provide the research opportunities to doctors and researchers around the world. Last week, Colby Sherwin spoke to the Spring 2022 Rooney Scholar on the winning award. Here's what they had to say.
The Rooney 2022 Spring Scholar Award winner is Dr. Marina Fontaine of Brazil. I spoke to them about what it was like to win the award. Can you describe what your research is about?
Okay, so I study video game localization and how players actually get more connected to games because their language is represented on those games. So how this process in the industry was developed, how important it is today. So this is my my research in a nutshell.
How is RMU helping you with your research?
This department here at RMU is helping me a lot with not only considering the language the game is in, but also how to analyze the images. So my research is actually getting more complex and more, and at least for me, more interesting than it was before.
So describe a little bit what the award is and then what it means to you to get it.
Okay, so this Rooney Award it is a one-semester. It is a one-semester award. International scholars who are in various stages of their career. So I'm an early career scholar, for example. We come here to exchange our expertise and our research with all the RMU departments. So we give a lot of lectures here as invited guests, and we also foster our research and of course create new projects with the professors here and all the faculty. For me, it's actually this is actually my first job after my graduation after I graduated from my PhD. So it's actually the beginning of my career. So that's very important for me.
Dr. Fontaine will be at Robert Morris for the entirety of the 2022 spring semester, looking forward to their career. For RMU Sanctuary Media, I'm Colby Sherwin.
The Spring 2022 RMU Rooney Scholar will be here for the remainder of the semester. They will be continuing their research on video games, localization, and the connections players have when their language is represented. They will be in some classes to speak and observe during their time at RMU. To rewatch this video and many more, check out RMUCenturyMedia.com, where you can stay up to date on all things news and A&E in the Pittsburgh and Moon area. The writers over there have you covered. If you want to stay notified, follow us on social media at RMU Century Media to find out when more content is released. If you're
a massive Colonials fan like me, then check out Colonial Sports Network. They will have you covered as the basketball team continues their march to the conference tournament and the track team prepares for their season. It's all there for you, as well as features and podcasts for everything going on in the world of sports here at RMU. Make sure to check it out. When we come back, learn more about events that occurred this past week in Pittsburgh and some art exhibits coming the next week.
Stay tuned here on RMU Focus.
Bring it.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home. Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
Welcome back once again to RMU Focus. Some great events happened this past weekend in Pittsburgh. This includes a 5K running tour of downtown on Saturday. In addition to running, the group also had 8 stops along the tour where they had the opportunity to learn more about the city of Pittsburgh's rich history. Everyone's favorite children's book Pigeon came to Pittsburgh along with several of his other friends as a part of the Mill Willems exhibit titled The Pigeon Comes to Pittsburgh, which was shown at the Children's Museum of Pittsburgh. And finally, TJ the DJ performed Saturday, 9 to midnight at the Bet River Sportsbook Lounge. Interested in seeing some art around Pittsburgh? Then come on out to the Public Art on Penn 5K walking tour. On this tour, you'll get to see the murals found along Penn Avenue and Butler Street in the Strip District and Lower Lawrenceville. From old to new, there are many interesting pieces of art along the Penn Ave corridor, and you'll get to see them all. They will walk at a casual pace to accommodate all abilities on this guided tour and see 13 different stops. You can learn more online at the Pittsburgh Running Tours website.
An event that is coming to a close soon is the Marisol and Warhol Take New York exhibit at the Andy Warhol Museum. This exhibit closes officially on February 14, 2022, and focuses on the emergence of Marisol and Andy Warhol during the start of the pop art age in the early 1960s New York. Key works of Marisol's global collections will be featured, along with Warhol's iconic works and rarely seen films with other archival materials. This exhibit seeks to reclaim the importance for Marisol's works and spotlight the original, strong nature of her work. The exhibit will be open every day until February 14th, so don't wait to pick up a ticket.
The Pittsburgh Opera's newest show, The Rose Elf, will be held and will have multiple falling performances January 28th and 30th at the Bitz Opera Theater. The story is based on the fairy tale The Rose Elf by Hans Christian Andersen and is about an innocent elf who witnessed a despicable crime and is forever changed. After witnessing this, the elf is determined to give closure to the victim's beloved. If you're interested in coming to see this young elf's journey, you can purchase tickets online at the Pittsburgh Opera's website, www.pittsburghopera.org.
Something that is exiting Pittsburgh very soon is Mental Magic with Peter Samuelson. Ending officially on January 30th is the 75-minute theatrical Mental Magic show. Samuelson plans to wow the crowd with sleight of hand magic tricks, magical mayhem, and an abundance of laughter. Samuelson recently appeared on Penn and Teller's Fool Us with raving reviews from both the magical icons, saying Samuelson is one of the greatest living magicians. The show will be held at the Liberty Magic Performing Arts Theater, with general admission starting off at $40 to $45 with tickets on sale now.
Get on your dancing shoes and head on down to the Benham Center tonight to see Dancing with the Stars live. The show will feature special guests such as Mirrorball champions Caitlin Bristow and Iman Schubert, Amanda Klutz, and Jimmy Allen, along with your favorite Dancing with the Stars pros. If you're looking to try and pick up some last-minute tickets for your favorite Dancing with the Stars fan, you can find them online at dwtstour.com. The event starts at 8 p.m. and is sure to be packed, but would be a show well worth attending.
Pittsburgh has some exciting concerts coming up really soon. Russell Dickerson, a country pop singer-songwriter, is coming to Pittsburgh January 29th. The singer will be performing at Stage AE with doors opening at 6:30 and tickets starting at just $25. Young Gravy is also in town performing with Dylan Francis on February 3rd. The pair will also be at Stage AE, and tickets start at $65 with doors opening at 6:30. Killswitch Engage is the last up on our lineup with the metalcore band performing at Stage AE on January 28th. Tickets start at $60 and doors opened at, you guessed it, 6:30. Have you been looking for a new way to have fun on the ice? Well, Pittsburgh has you covered. Starting on January 1st and ending on December 31st this year, you can take a go-kart for a spin on the ice rink. Very different than your run-of-the-mill bumper cars. 8 go-karts are on the ice for 12 minutes at the same time, so don't be afraid to get a group together. Some of the best-dressed drivers could get a prize, so maybe it's time to get those Halloween costumes out for another go. The minimum age to drive is 14, and you must be over 52 inches to drive. Tickets can go up to $65 to make sure you prepare now for all the fun you could have. When we come back from our break, we'll discuss the best places to be this weekend.
We will also discuss what you should be watching and the song of the week here on RMU Focus.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Stem is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Welcome back to RMU Focus. My place to be this weekend is Dumpling Den. This is a small hole-in-the-wall restaurant in Fort Lee, New Jersey, where I'm from. Not Fort Lee, just New Jersey. My friends and I found this place in August of 2020, right after I got my driver's license. This place has literally it all. Good places to sit, good prices, good food, and above all, dumplings. My friends and I's favorite things to get here were the soup dumplings. They were like hot dumplings with beef soup inside, and they were served with like a little soup spoon. The great thing was that they were only like $8 for 6 dumplings, which is a godsend when you have no money to start with. We ended up going to this restaurant almost every week for about 5 months, but I know I'm definitely going back when I go home.
My what to watch this week is The Gilded Age on HBO. The show begins in 1882 with young Marion Brooke moving from rural Pennsylvania to New York City after the death of her father to live with her thoroughly old money aunts, Angus Van Reen and Ada Brooke. Marion inadvertently becomes immersed in a social war between one of her aunts, a Soyson of the old money, and her stupendously rich neighbors, a ruthless railroad tycoon and his ambitious wife. George and Bertha Russell, exposed to a world on the brink of the modern age, will Marion follow the established rules of society or forge her own path? I know that the Gilded Age era in America's history was one crazy ride, so I expect a similar entertainment from the show.
Okay, so my song of the week is Color and Sound by Alabama Shakes. I really just found it on TikTok, and I was just in my bed, and it was like that time of the night where I had to go to bed, but I was just like, no, I have to listen to the full song right now, and I'm so glad I did. Bailey, thank you for being an amazing co-host with me here on RMU Focus, and we will see you next week. Have an amazing week. Goodbye.